are on banjo for Folk Fridays. September, we are learning Little Boxes by Malvina Reynolds, made popular by Pete Seeger. Just kidding. Musicians are great. Let's talk a little bit about the banjo first. For those of you who don't know much about the banjo, congrats, you get to learn with me. So the banjo is super cool. Similar to a guitar, it's got its body, long neck, head, and 4 strings, typically, sometimes 5. These strings are attached to the head and to the body with a little bridge onto a drum, which makes a really cool resonating sound that's kind of tinny. And because it's a drum, banjo gets used a lot in American folk music as a percussive kind of sound and instrumentation. Let's listen. So cool, right? I think it's cool. The strings, really important to tune your banjo before you play it, as is every instrument, so that we are playing the same thing. From the very top string, you've got G, then D, then G again, B, and D. This tuning is called open G, because when you strum it open with no fingers on the top, it plays a G chord. G chord is G, B, D. They're all stacked on top of each other. There's sounds that sound good together. It's a chord, it's beautiful. And banjo is super fun because you can just strum it and it already sounds good. Super exciting. So first we're gonna talk about the beginner or easiest way to play this song. I'm gonna play it through one time, as you might not have heard this song. And then we will talk about the easy way to play it and the more advanced way to play it. All right, well, let's go. Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes on the hillside, little boxes all the same. There's a green one and a blue one and a pink one and a yellow one, and they all get made of ticky-tacky and they all turn out the same. So cool! So, the easiest way to play this is to strum it open the whole song. This song is in 3/4, which means 3 quarter notes make up the whole measure, which means 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because it's in 3/4, a lot of other things with 3/4 have this like big starting emphasis and then kind of like a less emphasis on that 2 and the 3. Whew. Okay, which sounds like boom, chick, chick, boom, chick, chick, boom, chick, chick, boom, chick, chick. Because the banjo is percussive, and because you can strum it in open G, we're gonna strum it 2 out of 3 times. That first big boom, we won't play, except for in the more advanced. Okay, so it's gonna sound like 2 open strums. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes! And because this is the super easiest version we can learn, you can play that the whole song and it will fit. Because the G is the dominant sound. Sorry, I shouldn't say dominant, that'll confuse you. The G is the main sound throughout the whole song. Everything comes back to G. It's all on a G scale, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah. Let's try the verse the easy way. Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes on the hillside, little boxes all the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they all get made of ticky-tacky and they all turn out the same. Yes! There are other verses in this song, but for the sake of learning, that's what we got. And you can pull up the lyrics and sing along. Intermediate. The harder level to play this is harder because it has different chords. So I mentioned how G is this open strum. By placing your fingers on various spots on the fretboard of the neck of your banjo, you can make different sounds and different chords. So there are a total of 3 chords in this song. The first one is G. The second one, G, A, B, C, is the 4th. So C, as a chord, just get up nice and close, looks like this. Your middle finger goes on that one, the 2nd fret. Your index finger goes on that one. And your ring finger goes on that one. Yep. If you strum it, that is a C. Congrats. It's best to have your thumb supporting all of your fingers so you don't get this weird like claw pinchy tension. For this song, now that you're at the advanced, you can strum the bass note as your 1, and the 2, 3 are just an open strum. So a single string, and then 2 strums. Nice. So you've got G, and then C. Yep. The very last chord you need for this is D. You can alternate D7, but we won't spend too much time talking about that. D, to play it, requires 3 fingers with your thumb on the back. And you've got boop on the 4th fret, boop, 3rd, boop, 2nd. Each one gets their own string, and you've got a little more spread out. If this is your first time trying this chord, try to move your pinky and see how you can release that tension in your hand, because you don't want your hand to turn into this like claw, really hard thing and like get a weird cramp right there, right? So, oops. Looking at the camera, it's all inverted. So once again, 4th fret, bottom string, 3rd, 2nd. Nice. All right, we're gonna play it one more time. I'm gonna try to call out those new chords, and I'll also post these chords all together on a document on Facebook and on Instagram, so you can find it in tons of places and we can jam together. Okay. Turnaround. There's a green one and a blue one, C, and a pink one, G, and a yellow one, and they all get D, made a ticky-tacky, and they all turn out the same. Yeah, that D is an optional turnaround, because you can just like throw it in really quickly, or you can just keep strumming that G. Okay, let's try it through one more time. I will not sing, but you can watch my fingers and jam along with me. 3, 2, 1. How exciting! You did it! You made it! And you made it to the end of the video. Good job! Tune in next week to see how this is going to sound on a different instrument. Maybe, if I have time, I'll try to make a video of both of those instruments playing at the same time. Congrats! Thank you for coming to Folk Friday, and I hope you had a really fun time. Leave some comments down below because I love hearing what you have to say. And I would love some more suggestions on folk music that you would like to play virtually in a group with myself, with some strangers. Yeah, leave them comments. Okay, bye.